Hi everyone, how is everyone doing? I hope everyone is good. You would have noticed I've had my hair cut, I've had the chop, I've gone for it. My hair was so dead. I think most girls can relate. After lockdown it needed a good trim, right? So I was literally like, just cut it off. Yeah, there was loads of split ends. I don't know how, because obviously during lockdown I wasn't even straightening it or curling it or anything, so I don't know how that happened, but we did it. Or I've gone for the chop. So in today's video I just wanted to talk to you guys, right? There is literally nothing to this video apart from me telling you basically how I coped with lockdown how I cope with lockdown, what I'm feeling right now. If you would have followed me on Instagram, I put quite a lot of stories up of how I've been feeling the past couple of weeks / month, so you would have seen that I've been a bit like down a little bit, so I'm just going to talk to you about that today. I think it's just good to let it all out. Plus my channel is literally going to be as honest and natural as I can get, because that is me. Do you know what I mean? Like, I'm not afraid to show you guys what I look like right now. My skin, for one, is absolutely appalling right now, and that is so normal, and that's why also I wanted to come on here with like no makeup on my skin, because that is one reason I was going to talk about today, is how I've been dealing with my skin. So if you want to know how I've been feeling and just a really chatty life update with me, then please keep on watching, like, subscribe, and yeah, enjoy the video. So what I want to start off with here is, how has everyone dealt with lockdown? Leave it in the comments if you want to, don't have to. How you've been dealing with the whole weird situation of corona. I mean, 2020 has been probably the worst year for most people. It was the start of a whole new decade, is it? Decade? Yeah, I think it's a decade. So we was all starting off the decade, all happy, you know. We kind of knew about coronavirus like back in like December, didn't we? But we was all like, yeah, okay, whatever, is what it is. Didn't think nothing of it. And then bam, come end of Feb, everything just started to change. So I work on a construction site, so when all this was happening, Boris then announced that construction sites was going to start shutting down. So that's what happened. My work shut down. I worked from home for 2 weeks, and then I got furloughed. So I was a bit worried at first, to be fair, because I am such a busybody. I love being busy. I was really worried in myself, because I was literally like, what am I going to do for 24 hours of the day, not doing anything for the foreseeable future? I mean, if there was an end date to this at the start, it probably would have been easier, because then you could have counted down the days, but you literally didn't know. We didn't know when all of this was going to end. So I was literally like, okay, what are we going to do? Like, what am I going to do? I felt like beginning I was so confident, positive about the situation. I was probably annoyingly positive. I was literally like, guys, don't be upset, like, it's fine, we're going to see each other soon. Obviously, little did we know how long this was going to go on for. I mean, 8 weeks without any human contact apart from your household is a long time. But yeah, I was literally like trying to be so positive about the situation, and I think I tried to be so positive that I actually forgot what I was actually feeling like. All I wanted to do was just give Harry a cuddle, but obviously we couldn't do that, so the frustration was kind of kicking in like midway through lockdown. But obviously I was like FaceTiming all my friends through it, and my dad, and like my dad's family and stuff like that. That was a good thing, that you could keep in contact with everyone. But then obviously we was like allowed to see other people, and life got that little bit easier of seeing people. So, you know, grateful that it's nearly ending, fingers crossed, who knows. But right now I'm literally so happy that I can see everyone that I love. Honestly, I've never worked out so much in my life. Me and my friend Daisy worked out every single day, even Saturday and Sunday, which never happens, by the way. I'm always out on a Saturday or Sunday, or Friday and Saturday. I do not go on the gym at the weekends. I've never been in such good shape, but obviously I was working out every day, so that helped. I was trying to eat healthy. You know, I literally just went the complete opposite to other people. Like, people were saying to me, I'm eating for England, and I eat for England anyway, but I was literally trying to be so healthy because I just knew if I eat really bad, I'm literally going to be putting on weight like no tomorrow. I'm going to be obese by the end of quarantine. No one will recognise what I look like because I'd put on so much weight. I could breathe in chocolate and bam, I put on 2 pounds like anyone else, because that is me. I knew I had to really look into my diet and stuff like that, so I did try and cut out just the chocolate. If I was bored at night time, I'd just kind of replace it with like fruit or like healthy snacks. Obviously we was all at home together. I mean, I am so grateful for this. You know what, that is probably the only thing that good has come out of lockdown, is that you are never ever gonna spend time with your family like you did in lockdown. Do you know what I mean? So I was so very grateful for that, but now I'm like, see ya, because I'm no offense famo, but you know, we had to go our separate ways because I think I probably would have cried. You know what, it was just so nice to spend that time with each other because we was going out on walks like every Saturday, you know, just spending quality time together, playing board games, whatnot. But yeah, you're never going to get that time, so that is what I'm grateful for. But then it came to like, I think it was like May time, and I was literally like, I am so fed up here. I hadn't seen Harry for 8 weeks, hadn't seen my dad for about 7-8 weeks, and it was just so like, okay, when is this going to be over now? Like, I literally can't take any more. Obviously in May time, end of May, like Boris was like, yeah, we're going to be like doing a structure about like when things are opening and stuff. So that was kind of like, oh my god, please. I feel like after lockdown I've struggled. Obviously I was working out every single day, so when we was allowed to see people, go over the park with our friends, have socially distanced picnics, that is when I lost all motivation for my fitness. Don't get me wrong, I was working out like 3-4 times a week, but it started to drop because at the weekends we were starting to see our friends because some of my friends were still working, so we were obviously was waiting for the weekend to come. Man, I literally lost all of it. Now I haven't worked out for 2 weeks, right, and I've never felt so disgusting in my life. I felt like I put on so much weight. I've literally eaten everything in sight. My skin has broken out so bad. I really struggled with my skin in school. I always had really bad acne, like on my cheeks, on my forehead. I don't know what's going on here, but hormonal apparently. I think it's a mixture of things with my skin. I've been drinking so much more alcohol because obviously I've been doing things at the weekend, so I think it could be all of that stuff. Also been not exercising as much. I think it's just hit me like a ton of bricks, like not exercising as much. I'm drinking more alcohol. I am staying up later than normal. So at the beginning of lockdown I was trying to keep in with my routine, so go in bed early because I used to get up at like 5 o'clock in the morning when I used to work up London. So I was trying to keep that routine, but obviously that has gone out the window. I don't know what's happened, but I have literally felt so low about myself, and it's so fun to be like that because people need that time. Like, this is why I haven't been posting on YouTube, because my skin, I didn't want anyone to see my skin or my spots on my chin, to a point where I was crying to my mum and I was literally like, I had no idea what's going on. Like, I've never broke out this bad since school, so why is it happening to me now? Especially when all these motives are coming and I'm literally like, okay, what is my situation with this? Because I know people are going to be looking at my chin. They probably aren't, but you feel like they are. But people do, you know, when you're literally talking to someone and they're literally looking at your spots and you're like, I know there's spots there, mate. You don't need to keep on telling me with your eyes, alright? I can see you staring. Obviously, people don't mean to do that, but when you're like, yeah, I know my spot's big. The amount of times I've come on camera, started to film, and I've gone, I don't even want to look at myself in the mirror. So I did kind of put myself a little bit on a ban of not looking in the mirror, because to a point I was literally like, I can't look at myself because I will cry every single time. It's calmed down so much now. I literally had about 7 spots on my chin. If you do follow me on social media, you probably would have seen that I put up loads of Instagram stories about how awful I felt during this time of where my skin was really bad. The response was incredible. I had so many people message me about their problems with their skin, their stories, and it was just so good to talk about it, because it was like a massive weight lifted off my shoulders. I just felt, okay, that's fine. Like, you know, people going through the same as me. It's nice to talk to different people, and people are so nice. I know Instagram and social media can be awful for comparing yourself. Trust me, darlings, I've been there. I have compared myself to every single person, every girl on Instagram. But I tell you what, recently, as I've been feeling a bit like demotivated with fitness and stuff, there's a lot of posts going about with like just loving yourself, like lighting pictures, poses make you look so different. Every picture will look different, okay? So there's a girl that I follow, her name is Georgie Clark, and if you want to go and check her out, I will link her Instagram below. She has put up so many amazing posts about just loving yourself and reality of Instagram. Like, everyone puts up their best pictures, everyone edits their pictures. I know I do. I don't edit my figure. It's been about a year that I haven't edited spots out of my photos, because I just think, man, like, if you're going to see me in real life, you're going to see this massive spot on my chin, so what is the point in me editing it out? Obviously, I do smooth over my skin just to make it a little bit more nicer and just more picturesque, alright? I do that. I brighten my backgrounds up just to make it more popping, but I don't ever edit my figure, just because that is not me. Like, every girl has cellulite, every girl has stretch marks, alright? People may have worse cases than other people. I have a damn lot of cellulite on my legs, especially when I sit down, alright? All that comes to the surface. I'm like, oh, alright, hello there. I have stretch marks on my boobs. Don't know why, because they're not that big, but I have stretch marks on the inside of my thighs, on my bum. Literally, it is so normal, and this girl on Instagram just shows everyone just real life of her figure. And I mean, shout out to her, because, you know, it's so good to be body confident, and that is what she is. Just wanted to come on here and just tell you that everyone can feel so down, and it's good just to pick people up. Like, that is what I love doing. I love making people feel better. It's just so nice to talk about things. Guys, if you ever have anything to get off your chest, I want to be one of these people that can help you and just, you know, make you feel positive. Do you know what I mean? Makes you feel better. That is what I want to do. Also, I want my channel to be very positive, fun, have a laugh on it, just be real. That is what my goal is for this channel. But also, outside of that, if you just want to DM me with your problems, and I'm no expert in anything, right, but if you just needed someone to chat to, hit me up. I'm always here. My social medias will be linked below anyway. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed it. I hope it made you feel a bit better if you was going through the same situation as me. I mean, I hope it helps anyone in any kind of way. That is probably one of the main reasons for the video, is just to let people know that people are going through this, maybe the same things as you, but just don't want to say anything on social media, which is so fine. People are so private. I'm not that private. I like to tell people how I'm feeling, and there's nothing wrong with that either. If you want to let me know what your lockdown experiences were like, let me know, because I'd love to know. Let me know what videos you want to see on my channel, guys. and I hope you have the most unreal week, and I'll see you guys in my next video.